If you've noticed your erections aren't as firm as before, if your energy levels have crashed, if you find yourself pulling away from intimacy, not because you want to, but because your physiology fails you, then hear this. Age may not be the culprit. The answer might be surprisingly simple. A shortage of 3 vital nutrients that could change everything. The crucial facts your doctor probably hasn't shared. Numerous senior men still have plenty of sexual interest. The actual shortfalls are in blood delivery, physical resilience, and hormonal backing. Surprisingly, the remedy typically isn't found in medication. It all begins with what you eat. I'm going to reveal the 3 essential nutrients all senior men need and how they can help restore natural erections, elevate your masculine hormone levels, and revitalize your stamina. Furthermore, I'll uncover the serious blunder commonly made with these nutrients and steps to sidestep this problem right away. First, let's address the fundamental component that's often missed to rebuilding vascular efficiency and normal erections in older gentlemen. This is an element your body formerly manufactured without difficulty, notably when you were exposed to nature. But as you age, levels drop sharply, and this affects your cardiovascular efficiency, energy reserves, and physical capabilities. I'm talking about vitamin D, widely recognized as the daylight nutrient. In your case, it might represent the cornerstone for renewed power and certainty. I distinctly remember my initial consultation with Paul at 67. Intellectually astute and pensive, he simultaneously experienced considerable disappointment. "I still crave closeness with my spouse," he shared, "but my physical reaction is absent." Such understated revelations have been expressed by innumerable men, and typically recovering that reaction doesn't originate from medical compounds. The answer is vitamin D. Vitamin D is one of the most underestimated nutrients when it comes to men's health after 60. Most people reduce it to merely a sun-derived substance or something kids need for strong bones. The truth is, vitamin D directly influences masculine function. It operates as the primary control for vasodilation and transport essential, oxygen-laden blood system-wide, particularly to your genital region. Its shortage leads to compromised circulation, depleted energy, and avoidable intimate difficulties. Consider this: more than 4 in 10 older individuals have insufficient vitamin D levels. This encompasses diligent men who exercise routinely, follow sound nutrition, yet feel disconnected from their former selves. When your vitamin D is low, your body produces less nitric oxide, a molecule essential for blood flow and sexual performance. The effects transcend simple bedroom matters. It's about stamina, clarity, and confidence. Happily, correcting this imbalance needs only simple measures. Less than half an hour of daybreak sunlight, eating more salmon, tuna, or fortified dairy, and adding pharmaceutical-grade D3 can significantly alter bodily operations. Men who once labored through minimal exercise have recovered both energy and relational intimacy. This represents physiological truth, not conceptual ideas. It provides one of the most accessible paths to restored vigor. But as powerful as vitamin D is, it can only take you so far. Good circulation alone isn't sufficient without the energy to power it, support it, and translate it into function. This introduces our second essential vitamin. Those suffering from unexplained tiredness might find here the energetic answer. Another vital nutrient requiring acknowledgement is vitamin B12, the cellular energy catalyst. I once treated a patient, Robert. 7 decades into life after firefighting service, he valued his grandfather's status, yet his robust appearance concealed profound fatigue. He shared, My adequate sleep and regular meals don't prevent continuous daily fatigue. Cognitive confusion and bodily fatigue plague me. Sexual relations with my wife surpass my current capacity. His story stuck with me because it was so common and so easily missed. His description epitomized typical B12 shortage, something I see in countless men over 60. This nutrient stands essential for creating metabolic power. B12 deficiency prevents effective transformation of nutrients into biological fuel. Even with perfect diet and adequate sleep, insufficient B12 results in energy bankruptcy. Moreover, it plays a key role in forming red blood cells, which carry oxygen to your muscles, brain, and yes, your sexual organs. When those cells are lacking, everything slows down. Performance longevity declines. Mental sharpness deteriorates. Past pleasures might elicit limited emotional reaction. Here's what most don't realize. Your digestive efficiency for B12 decreases as birthdays accumulate. Consuming animal products may still leave you B12 deficient. This clarifies why numerous older gentlemen experience exhaustion, debility, and cognitive cloudiness, despite normal-appearing standard medical tests. The answer may be unexpectedly uncomplicated. Boosting B12 levels via premium supplements or occasionally medically supervised B12 shots can dramatically restore mental clarity, physical stamina, and that sense of being awake again. Numerous men have transformed from afternoon nappers to energetic outdoor enthusiasts, fully engaged with family, just by rectifying an unidentified nutritional deficit. What's more, vigor forms just part of the equation. Your physiology demands protective factors too. Nutrients that enhance vessel integrity, lowers inflammatory markers, and sustains the critical hormones underlying male characteristics. At this juncture, our third vital nutrient enters the discussion, frequently termed the reproduction vitamin, but its influence transcends mere reproductive capacity. Realistically, a shortage may now be impairing your hormonal balance and blood delivery. Recognizing vitamin E's importance is crucial, the procreative capacity guardian. I distinctly remember a patient called James, a 70-year-old aviation retiree who visited showing signs of exasperation and disorientation. He stated, "My diet is sound and I keep active, however lately something seems wrong. My personal drive has decreased, my resilience has deteriorated, and truthfully, my masculine essence seems compromised." This admission impacted me strongly because James exhibited conscientiousness and commitment. He was disciplined, proud, and committed to his health. Nevertheless, he suffered from a deficiency medical professionals frequently ignore: the critical micronutrient E. Vitamin E transcends simplistic categorization as reproductive support or dermatological enhancement. It's a powerhouse when it comes to male health, especially over 60. This element works as a biological oxidation inhibitor, signifying its capacity to combat cellular damage and inflammatory processes that gradually degrade arterial integrity, hormonal balance, and reproductive capacity with advancing age. When inflammation builds up, vascular efficiency decreases, masculine hormones decrease, and vitality plummets. It's not instant, but it's constant. Unconsciously, men similar to James undergo declining capability. The crucial aspect of vitamin E lies in its power to preserve arterial flexibility and your circulatory performance powerful. Penile firmness involves more than simple stimulation. They fundamentally depend on circulation. Restricted blood delivery to vital zones diminishes performance. Furthermore, this vitamin improves male hormone production. This grows increasingly essential during senior years. Reduced male hormones impact more than sexual function. It changes emotional balance, drive, and impression of direction. The positive aspect is that vitamin E repletion is simple and nature-based. Almonds, sunflower seeds, olive oil, and leafy greens like spinach or Swiss chard are great sources. If dietary sources fall short, top-grade natural vitamin E supplements can bridge nutritional gaps. Numerous patients resembling James return after several months visibly happier, exhibiting better mental acuity, physical capability, and vitality. A crucial insight regarding vitamin E involves its multidimensional physiological impact. Besides neutralizing damaging molecules, it sustains cellular construction, predominantly in the male endocrine tissues, creating androgenic hormones. This establishes a virtuous physiological cycle. Lessened inflammatory activity creates improved blood movement, enabling superior nourishment of testosterone-generating cells, thereby increasing comprehensive wellness. Peer-reviewed research in specialized hormonal journals indicates superior testosterone maintenance in aging men correlates with elevated vitamin E concentrations. This connection intensifies, particularly beyond 65 years. The advantage of this technique concerns its non-invasive character. Different from drug therapies that impose sudden shifts, this element functions alongside organic bodily operations, bolstering rather than dominating them. This measured technique creates limited negative consequences and persistent positive outcomes. An additional crucial point involves vitamin E's 8 different molecular structures, half tocopherol compounds and half tocotrienol compounds. Most artificial nutritional products provide just a single form, alpha-tocopherol, while whole food sources contain varied vitamin E compounds. This justifies why whole foods sometimes surpass simple supplements in effectiveness. If supplementing, select products specifically labeled with mixed tocopherols to guarantee broader vitamin E variant intake.